Tonight on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror.
Hello, friends! Do you have a loved one that's been infected by the zombie plague? Cursed to aimlessly wander the earth, devouring human flesh? Are you worried about the shame of such a thing? Well, fret no more, just hire an Undertaker. That's right, an Undertaker. They'll find your loved one and put an end to their restlessness and your shame. And you even get to keep a part of them as a memento. I'm a leg man myself. So call 976 Undertaker. That's 976 Undertaker today.
Service unavailable outside of Japan. Tonight's movie, Undertaker.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to one other episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. Bam! The Year of Infamy. The Year of Infamy. Episode number 21. That's right, we are 2/3 of the way through. After tonight, we have only 10 episodes left. 10 episodes left. I can hardly believe it. And also, I realized, just like last night, that we were lacking a lot of zombies. We are also lacking Asian horror movies. I know, it's weird. It's almost as if I'm running out of Asian horror movies to review, which is kind of true, because they're just not as readily available as I used to have. At least, you know, the way I get movies and things like that. Anyway, so tonight we decide to do an Asian zombie movie. To get zombies and Asians. Zombie Asians. Zombasian. Anyways, so tonight's movie is the Japanese film Undertaker. Undertaker. So what is Undertaker about? Well, it starts off with a sort of a outbreak in the Japan. In the Japan, yeah, I know. There's an outbreak in Japan. They are evacuating an apartment complex. This kid is going off. He's got this, I guess his middle school sweetheart, whatever. She's in the same van, and they're just driving out to go into wherever they're evacuating to. And unfortunately, it seems like his girlfriend got bit, and she turns into a zombie and attacks the other people and causes an accident, and he's kind of traumatized by this situation. Anyways, he ends up getting rescued by an Undertaker. And basically what an Undertaker does is that a family will go to them and say, look, my family member has been infected by the zombie plague, and I want you to put them to rest. Put them to rest, because it's very shameful to have their family member going around eating people. You know, it's very, very dishonorable. So, what the Undertaker will do is find the person and kill them, and they will, for proof of death, they will cut off whatever part the family member wants, like whether it's head, leg, arm, finger, whatever, and present the person with that part to prove that they have undertook. They undertook. And so he's kind of mentored by this Undertaker. And fast forward to him being, I guess, an adult, and a family comes to him. Apparently he lives in an area by himself, somewhat dangerous for people to traverse to find him, but they come to him and say, look, my daughter is a zombie. I want you to kill her. And apparently their daughter had a child too. And so we get this kind of notion that maybe the child is with her or what? I don't know. Anyways, he decides to take on the job, and so her last whereabouts was in this one part of the city, and he's got this nifty little gadget that basically tells him that, oh, you know, it's probably in this abandoned mall. And so he goes to the abandoned mall to find and undertake the woman for the family. So, I mean, that's kind of basically it. So let's get to those scores, shall we? Violence and gore. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5. It kind of has a martial arts vibe to it. There's kind of like, he's got this like shovel, weapon thing that he used. A little bit of blood. Most of the gore is, I would say, in the creature effects. And there is some nice special effects makeup for the zombies. Some nasty looking creatures, to be sure. Plus, he's going around and he's like chopping people and decapping, well, not people, but zombies and things like that. So not as bloody as I would like. The color palette for this movie is kind of dingy, I would say, kind of dark. Anyways, so you don't really get a lot of like blood splatter all over the place. So still, I think a decent amount, 3 out of 5. Shock value. There are a few jump scares in this movie, and this is where I'm going to tell you, like, this movie is short. This movie is like around an hour long, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I don't know specifically. I didn't double check, but it is a very short movie, and so the shock values kind of come because of the quantity in regards to how short the movie is. So that's why it's a 3 out of 5, because there is more shocks per minute in this movie than, say, other movies with longer run times. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that there's more here or there. I don't know. I don't know how I'm trying to say this, but basically, it's more packed with shocking moments than a longer movie. So I'm going to say it like that. I guess quantity-wise, a longer movie can have more shocking moments, but this one is more shocking moments within a smaller period of time. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. I'm sorry, I just went nuts there for a second. Moving on to acting, I am going to give this a 2 out of 5 because a lot of the zombie actors are just so ho-hum, so, I don't even say cliche, just like, it seemed like I don't know, the zombie, like, they feel like the performance of the zombies are more exaggerated than you would think in regular zombie movies. They don't feel as natural. It feels more like people playing the part of zombies. If you get what I'm saying, and that sort of detracted from the enjoyment a little bit on this film because of it. Also, the main character, he's just basically super silent, but he doesn't, like, there's moments where he's supposed to be, like, as he's remembering his middle school sweetheart, and there's scenes where, he's supposed to be, conflicted or feeling bad about it, plus the whole thing about, like, whether or not the woman he's tracking down has a baby or not, and whether the baby's a zombie or not. And the thing is, like, he's just so one note that it just, I don't get the pathos, I don't get the torment. It doesn't ring. He's just so this level. And so, once again, that sort of takes away from my enjoyment of it. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. I mean, below average. I'm sorry. That's how I'm gonna do it. So, anyways, moving on to Nudity, 0 out of 5. Really not much place for it in this movie. Plus, it's really short, and so yeah, it is what it is. 0 out of 5. Enjoyment factor, I am gonna give this a 2.5 out of 5. Look, there's also this fake, firefly or moth or whatever insect that they focus on a couple times in the movie. And yeah, I think I understand what they're trying to do and where they're going with it, but it just does not work. It looks horribly bad, fake, and once again, it takes away from the experience. This is like one of those movies where they put it together to show a studio, kind of like, and then the studio would be like, yes, that's great. We're going to give you a budget, and you're going to make a spectacular version of this movie. That's what it feels like. It feels like this is like the test run, hey, this is the concept video that we've made for this. And now, please, studio, give us money and let's make the real thing. Because it feels just not complete in a way. It's a complete story. It just feels so underwhelming from time to time. And that's really such a shame because interesting concept, the whole Undertaker thing. The makings of a really violent, really nasty movie with a sort of troubled protagonist, but in the end, it doesn't hit the notes quite right. It does not stick the landing on a lot of its tricks. So 2.5 out of 5, which gives me also an overall impression of a 2.5 out of 5. It just feels pretty average and nothing special or spectacular, which is a shame. I mean, it's a fine movie. It's short, so it's not like you're getting bored. It moves rather quickly. It's just the things with the color palette, just kind of drab and dark, and it's it just feels like it's an advert, or it's a test run for a better movie. That's what it feels like. So. Yeah, 2.5 out of 5, I'm sorry to say. And that averages out to a 2.3 out of 5. Yeah, and there you have it. Undertaker, like I said, decent gore effects or, makeup for the zombies, but overall, it's kind of disappointing. So, let me know. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Don't forget to ring the bell, the notifications, all that other stuff. And I will see you next time on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. And remember, Internet, to stay scary. And also, if you're going to evacuate people, and you're going to take the time and the care to have, your hazmat suit and whatnot, and you're grabbing the people to take out and do, safe area, you would think you would check the people that you are putting on the bus for, I don't know, bite marks, bleeding, fever. I don't know. I just think that you would do that instead of just, everyone get into the van. What's gonna happen? Everything's gonna be fine. No, you check those people. I'm sorry, you do, right? We wouldn't have a movie then, right? I guess not. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, that's it. Blah!